Hey, Kari, this is Jeff with Zucker Marketing. Thank you so much for making time to talk with Eric, and as promised, here's your website analysis. So we'll be going over some few things that can actually help you rank higher, bring you more traffic, and of course, get you more customers. Let's go ahead and start off with your website. Well, you actually have a pretty good looking website. You have your logo here, you have good photos, nice layout, good amount of content, and the areas you're servicing. So there's actually just some few other things we're going to get over first to make sure we get you on top of the search list. And one thing I can tell you right off the bat is that Google loves content. Google actually would like to see a minimum of 1,500 words on a homepage. And in addition to this, the more content you'll have, the more you look like an expert in Google's eyes. So of course, if you want to beat out the competition, you'd want to have 1,500 words or more. So let's go ahead and do a quick count just for us to see how many words you have on your homepage. All right, so currently you have 480 words, not a bad number. However, we're still quite behind with the goal of 1500 for us to actually be considered by Google as a trustworthy website. Another thing I would like to talk about are keywords. So Google is actually looking for keywords. It's looking for what the site should be found for. So if you have the exact words listed multiple times on your website, you're going to be really relevant for that search. And of course, Google is going to be willing to put you higher in the results. So I actually did a quick search of the home renovations in one of the states you're servicing, and we'll talk more about the results that we have here. Starting off with the sponsored. So these are actually the paid ones wherein people are paying ads for their website to show up here. So we're not going to be talking much about the paid ones, but rather we'll move on to the next part. So this right here is what we call the map pack. And this is something wherein you really would like to be on, since these are the ones that gets a lot of attention, a lot of traffic, and are easier to find. And one way for you to actually be here is you'll need to have Google My Business profile wherein you'll enter as much information as possible, like the company name, phone number, email, company address, hours of operation, photos, and so on and so forth. And also, if you add those same information in as many directories as possible, like on Yelp, Yellow Pages, Angie.com, so on and so forth, that will also help you a lot to appear in the map pack faster. Moving on to the next part, these are what we call the organic searches. So these are all the website that actually ranks higher without people paying for any ads, just because they're doing some certain things. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about and analyze. So I actually pulled up one of your top competitors' website, the one that's actually showing at the very top of the organic searches. And let's see what they have differently. Well, looking at their website, they also have a pretty good looking website. So they have their logo here. They have pretty good photos, nice layout, good amount of content. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and talk more about the numbers instead. So this is Ahrefs, one of the paid tools that we're using for us to have some more information on the back end of your website. We'll be talking more about the numbers that we have here. So let's start off with DR. This would be the level of trust that Google has in your website, and UR would be the strength of your website. Backlinks, on the other hand, these are other website that refers to your website. So they're like shoutouts from different directories like Yellow Pages, Yelp, and alike. I also have your competitor's website pulled up on another window. We'll be comparing the numbers and we'll actually see what they have differently. With DR and UR, you actually have more numbers, which simply means that, Google finds your website a much more stronger website and a more trustworthy website as well. The reason why that happened is you actually have more backlinks, although they have more keywords that actually resulted to more traffic. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk more about keywords and let's discuss the importance of having the right ones on your website. So as you can see, these are the organic keywords. So these are all the keywords they have listed on their website. So when customers search for these specific words, their website will show on top of the list. And if you also look at the numbers under volume, these are all the hits or clicks that they're getting with the help of each keyword. So that's how important in choosing the right keyword is. That way, more customers will be able to find your website easier and quicker. Another thing I would like to share about keywords is what we call the hidden keyword. So If we use this photo as an example, if we save this photo and instead of naming it with a generic file name like this, you can actually rename it with a hidden keyword. You can do the same thing with the other photos you have here. That way you'll have more keywords added to your website. And of course, not only that, for those words as well to not to be repetitive on your website. So just to wrap things up, the most important things that we can definitely do to improve your ranking would first be the amount of content, wherein we're going to add more words to your homepage. That way, Google will actually consider your website a more trustworthy website and a stronger website. Next would be the backlinks, wherein we're going to add your information to many more directories as possible to actually bring you more traffic and also the higher chances of your website in appearing in all the map pack searches. And last but not the least would be the keywords, wherein we're going to add more keywords and of course choose the right ones. That way more customers will be able to find your website faster and easier. So that's actually all that I have for now. If you have any further questions, feel free to call us or email us back so that we can tell you the next steps and the other things that we can do. Thank you so much for your time. You all have a wonderful day. Bye.